Hey, it's your girl jovenalove back with another video. Welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bees? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy, child. We try to always, and today we are doing a clown collab look with a bunch of wonderful YouTubers and Instagrammers. Love these ladies to death. And we all are doing a different clown look, a different type of video. I'm going to do a get ready with me because I have to go to work. And I'm going to go to work looking like a clown, but in the best way possible. So I figured my color would be burgundy pink. So let's just jump on in. How are you all been? I am doing great. Working hard. Always working. It's just been a thing. But I am here for it. I love my spooky season. You guys know that without a doubt. So we're just going to do a wonderful smoky eye, something simple but something a little dramatic at the same time, because they know me at work for being dramatic. They just really are going to be shocked. I hope nobody has a fear of clowns, because I don't want to frighten anybody, but I do want to, you know, at least wear once or twice a week a different look that's not going to like get me sent home to go wash my face, you know what I mean? Because some jobs don't even let you wear costumes. I remember when I was in medical school that I didn't know that we had to wear, you know, we couldn't wear a costume, and I showed up with full costume. Sure did. And I did a create my own costume type thing. So I was like this ghoul, some type of real, like I had toilet paper dripping, looking crazy on my skin kind of ghoul. Nobody could believe it. Nobody. So I brought out a few palettes to work with these colors, and I picked this palette that from dang, this used to be Glitz Glam, old product when they had their own little remember how it was Glitz Glam and then it had its own little outside unit of makeup? That's what this is. The colors that I wanted to keep from the palette, because the palette got ruined because of the it had a couple of pressed glitters in it, and the oil went all over the palette, so I ended up transferring to this. Then I have this Huda Beauty palette that has similar colors just to darken it up a little bit. And then I got this one from the makeup blowout sale, which that video is coming soon, and it's called Candy, and it's a full face palette. So you got blushes, and you've got pressed glitters, and you've got your pinks. This whole side is like what inspired me to do this color anyways, but I don't know if I'm going to even use this palette because it doesn't get it that dark. Oh yeah, there's a black in here. There's a dark burgundy in here. So let's start with that. Nice fluffy brush. Step into this little black number right here. Don't be afraid of black. It can be your best friend if you use it right. So let's just use a little bit, nice, the tiniest bit on the brush. Didn't dust it off, just a little bit, just to kind of like warm up the eye. If you start with your crease, I don't recommend starting with the black. But if I'm just doing like this little end of the eye moment, just give it that some depth before I start adding my additional color. That's what it's all about right there. See, I wanted my video to be more like get ready with me tutorial. And I'm gonna blend this out. Just, it's gonna look messy to start with, but don't worry. I wanna make sure it's nice and blended enough to where it's not gonna be too harsh when I start blending the burgundies into it. How have you guys been doing? I hope everybody's doing well, especially what are you doing for Friday the 13th? Not everybody celebrates Friday the 13th. Some people think that, you know, there's a lot of superstitions stuff going on, and those make people not to celebrate it, but I celebrate Friday the 13th, and I celebrate it in my own little way. See how easy? I love the way these blend. I just have to make sure it matches, and that's about it. But what I do for Friday the 13th with my kids is we do frozen pizza, or we'll do order pizza, whatever, just to like get that whole little get your munchies and snacks together, and we pick shows and movies that we all enjoy. Even if we're watching separately, it doesn't matter. But for me, we always try to get together for at least one show or movie. And we watch it together. We have popcorn. We make popcorn balls. We'll make some candy. You know, just... It's like a pre-Halloween type thing, I would want to say. Pre-Halloween. Now I'm going to go into that burgundy and start stippling that a little bit more in between. It's like a really dark burgundy. Same brush, not really wiping it off, the excess black. I want it to kind of blend right here on the edge, because nothing's really going to get lighter or more darker than this together, these combos together. But I want it to be bright and wearable too at the same time. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy. But the show we picked today is the new season of Creepshow. I haven't seen Creepshow in like 18 years or so. I don't know why. So that's like a question for the gods. I don't know what came up in my life to where I stopped watching Creepshow and Tales from the Crypt and all those other things. So I just don't know why. Now I'm going to go into the Huda Beauty palette, into this color right here. And just dab that dab. Now this smoky eye is going to turn into a clown look. I like that on the first 1/3 of the eye, and then I'll put some glitter, I think, from the other palette, or shimmer from the other palette, because I don't want it to be too dark. Especially with my first experience of being a ghoul in a business setting. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again to myself and be embarrassed where I had to remove majority of my costume and my makeup, but I couldn't leave the office to go home. So I looked all crazy majority of the day. And trying to wash makeup off with soap, regular hand soap, is not the business. It definitely is not. Okay, so that's simple smoky eye. Now with the technical part, that is after I put on my base. So I'll be right back and then we'll continue with that. Okay, so now that my base is done, I'm going to change out my headband so it's more cohesive with, and turn up, oh, yeah, I want it pink. And then we will start turning this into a clown. And we're just gonna muff up the hair. I totally could rock the 80s because of the volume that I can get off my hair just from that. Okay, so I'm gonna use from About Face this shadow. It's not really an eyeshadow, it's like a lipstick multi type thing. You can use it as your lip and as your eyes, so I figured I would do that, oops, for everything. So I'll use this color for everything. So we'll just put on our lips. It kind of stains the skin too, so that's why I want to use it, because it works out perfect. Ooh, have any of you watched the new Pet Sematary yet? What did you think? Oh shoot, that messed up my bottom part. I kind of want it to look like a heart. And then now it looks more like Hocus Pocus, but Miller. Okay, so that's a start. And then I'm only gonna do a little bit under the eye. Just a little bit and a little bit at the top. Okay. That looks good. And then we're just going to enhance everything with a little bit more. I have these two. I don't know if you've had them. They're from Copaesthetic or Chaotic, I believe. Chaotic Cosmetics. They're like the, oops. Can't lose them because they're so tiny. They're like their liquid lip. They dry down very matte. So they can also be used in this look. And I was thinking of, you know, the Tears of a Clown. And I'd put a heart. Like so. Like so. It smells kind of like cake. I don't know why. I don't like my mouth, so I'm kind of, I feel like ombreing it. Now you could stop here and just kind of go with it from here. But you know, we can't do that. We've got to do something a little extra. So we're gonna add some jewels. I've got tattoo jewels, but I don't want to tattoo them on. So I'm gonna just go with a few of these. Because I have round ones and I don't have very many shapes. Maybe even pearl. I think pearls would do good. I think we'll do pearl. Because they're a little bigger, the pearls. Grab some of your lash glue. And where I want to put them is at the tips of everything. So at the tips of my eye. Up there, at the tips, at the bottom of the eye. And at the end of my mouth. They'll kind of look like, what do you call it? Like a piercing at the end of the mouth. And then we're gonna put on some lashes. So I'll just paint over and leave the lash glue to dry while we do our jewels. I love this trick. So while you're almost ready for your makeup to be done, put on your lash glue and let it sit and dry up while you're doing whatever else you're gonna do. Ugh, this is my only dilemma. Arthritis. Trying to hold these little things. Because I want to go smaller on the eyes. Okay, and the lashes I picked, oops, are these pink ones down here. I like them. They're pretty much the length that I need them. I don't need to clip them or anything. So that's nice. And I got these from Temu for like 60 cents. Did not know they were gonna feel this comfortable and look this good, but they do. almost one of my new, almost making the favorites list of lashes. And that is our final look. What do you think? Very cute. I love it. Maybe top it with a lip oil or something, because the copacetic or chaotic, I can't remember exactly what brand I got it from. It was a while back. I want to say it's Chaotic. They dry down real dry. So I'm going to add a little lip oil to this look, and then that'll be the finished look. But other than that, I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending time with me. You know, I appreciate it. I really do. If you're new here, hey, I'm your girl, Jovena, and I love everything about everything and anything in between. That includes you, my makeup, my skincare, and more. And if you're into that, please join the hive. I'd be glad to have you. And if you're not new here, I see you, sis. And I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget, check out all the other ladies in the playlist. We love you. Bye.